Hey everyone, welcome back to day 2 of the fitness application build. So in this video, we will be implementing the initial screen as we do it usually, which is called as the home screen. So the home screen basically contains different types of fitness cards being rendered. And at the top, we have some basic information, that is the number of workouts performed and the amount of calories burnt. And we also have the total number of minutes that is done inside the workout. So yeah, this will be implementing in today's video. So let's get started. So the first thing is to create a Expo manage project. So let me go to my build folder, and over here I'll write Expo in it and project name. So let me write fitness project and then hit enter. So this will ask us to choose a template. So we will choose a blank template, that is the first option, and then hit enter. Yeah, so this should pretty much install all the JavaScript dependencies required to build our project from scratch. Yeah, so let us wait for it, and I think it's installed. So this is pretty much the design that we'll be implementing in today's video. That is, as I told, we have 4 fitness cards being rendered on the screen, and at the top we have the basic information, and then we have image. Okay, so I think it is installed. So let us go to our project folder, that is fitness project, and then let us write code dot, and let us close this one. I don't think that's required. Okay, so from here let us start building up our application. So this is basically the boilerplate code that we get when we initialize a Expo manage project. So let us see our app.js. So here we basically are returning a view, okay, which has a basic text which says open up app.js to start working on our app. So to see this on our screen, let us start our application. So new terminal. Over here let us write Expo start and then hit enter. So this should open up our Expo developer tools, okay, on our Chrome. So we have pretty much 5 options to view our application, that is run on Android device for emulator, or run on iOS simulator, or run in web browser, or pretty much these 2 options, that is send link with email, or publish or republish project. So we will follow the second option that we have been following, that is run on iOS simulator, and let us wait for it to install the application. I think it's already installed. It's just going to open up right now, and let us see. It should pretty much show up the text that is over here. Okay, opening project. Yeah, so as you can see, we can see the text coming up over here. So let us now just change the text and check if everything is working fine. So over here let us write this application in React Native, and then save the file. Yeah, so as you can see, whatever I'm typing in the text field, you can see that being changed on the screen. I think that's working absolutely fine. So let us give a color to the text and then check that out too. So let's give a color of red, and yes, we are able to see the color change. Okay, so now let us create different folders for our screens, components, and our data. So new folder. So one is for our screens, one is for our data, and the third one is for our components. Yeah, so now let me go and create a new screen inside our screens folder, which is called as the home screen. HomeScreen.js and then rnfes. Yeah, to get the shorthand snippet. So to get this shorthand snippet, you need to have installed ES7 snippets on your systems, that is this one. So if you install this, you will pretty much get all the shorthand snippets in React and React Native. And also I have installed all these snippets, okay, I mean these dependencies into my system. So yeah, let us go back to our project folder. Over here we have created our home screen, and let us import our home screen inside our app.js. So we are doing it right beneath the text, so we should see home screen coming just below the text. Okay, yeah, so as you can see, we can see the home screen coming over here. So it is being centrally aligned because of these 2 styles, that is align item center and then justify content center. So let us remove that, and we can see the text going directly towards the top. Yeah, so now the text is almost touching the status bar, so that because that's not in the safe area view. All right, so first let us remove this text that is not required. Now you can see only the home screen that is almost touching the status bar. So what we'll do is, instead of using a view over here, we will use a safe area view. And let us import it as well from React Native. Okay, save the file. Yeah, so now you should see it coming in the correct position. So now we will start building it up from here. Okay, so as you can see over here, we have the first design, that is, it contains a view of a basic height and it has the basic information and pretty much a image. Okay, so let us do that. Let us create a view. So inside the view, the first thing it has is a text which says home workout. And save the file. So first let us give it a background color of that one. So let us write here style, not in capitals, so style, background color. I have the color code with me here, so CD 85 and then 3F. Okay, let's also give a padding of, let's say, 10 and a basic height of 200, and then let's give a width of 100%, and then let's save the file. Yeah, so as you can see, we can see the background color being applied with the padding, the height and the width. So next thing is for the text part, let's give a style, a color of white, and then a font weight of bold. And let us also give it a font size and set it to be 18. Yeah, so it is being applied. So next thing we do is we will render pretty much this thing, the workouts, the calories and the minutes. So just after the text, we will make a view. So this view will contain pretty much 3 different views. Okay, so let me first initialize it and then we will start writing up the code. Okay, so view, again a view. So each of these view will have 2 texts in them. Okay, so the first text of course contains 0. That will be changed in the last video pretty much when we calculate the total number of workouts. And over here we have a text which says workouts. Okay, so the same piece of text will copy over here and then change it later. Okay, and here as well. So here instead of workouts, we will write kilocalories in caps, and over here instead of workouts we will write minutes. Okay, so let me save the file and format it. Yeah, so you can see all the text coming up. So we will go to the parent view that is over here, which contains 3 different views, that is this one, this one, and this one. Okay, so for that we will give a flex direction of row, and then align items of center, and we will justify it space between. Okay, so let me save the file. Yeah, so as you can see, we can see it being justified. So for the text which contains 0, let's align it towards the center because it's almost towards the left. So yeah, text align center. I think the color should be white. Save. Yeah, so let's give a margin top to the view because it's almost touching the text which says home workout. Let's give it a margin top of 20 and format it once. All right, and let us increase the font size for our text. Which says 0. Let's say font size of 18. Yeah, 18 looks good. So let's copy the same piece of text for all our text fields that is present in the first one, that is over here as well as here, and let's give one format. Save. All right, so for the second text which says workouts, kilocalories and minutes, let's go style that. So over here, let's give it a color of do. All right, a font size. Okay, a font size of, let's say, 18 or 17. Yeah, I think 17 looks good, right? Yeah, okay. And a bit of spacing on the top, margin top of 6, and save the file. Yeah, so let's copy the same piece of styling for all the remaining texts. That is the second one, that is over here. I think I made a mistake while copying this one. This is until there, and paste it. The same thing for minutes as well. So save the file. Yeah, so as you can see, we can see all the text styles being applied. So now we have our image being rendered. So I have the code with me. So let's just copy that image. And just after the parent view, we will just paste it over here. And let us import the image from React Native as well. All right, so I think the image has been imported. Now let us format it once. Yeah, so pretty much at the bottom, just after this information, we have a view which has justify content of center and align items of center. And then I have the image. Okay, image. So this is pretty much the code for this thing. It's actually a bit a long URL. Okay. Okay, I will be sending this in the data, basically in the drive link. Okay, so that's no need to worry about that. So the styling for the image is a width of 90, a height of 120, a bit of margin top, and a border radius of 7. And the source and URI is this one. So if I save the file, yeah, you should see the image coming up on the screen. So pretty much that part is done. So now we will start rendering the fitness cards. Okay, so right after this view, first let me create a component called as fitness cards. Okay, so because this is a component, over here, new file, fitness cards.js, and then rnfes to get the shorthand snippet. Save the file. Here also let's save the file. So I have created already a drive link in which all the data we have. Okay, so this is the data. So let's copy it pretty much, and then I'll be sending the drive link in the description, so no need to worry about that. Okay, so over here inside our data, let's create a new file called as fitness.js, and then let's just paste the data that we copied. Okay, we have somewhere an error because I guess I didn't copy it right. Okay, we are even actually copying everything that is there inside our drive. So save it. Yeah, so pretty much over here we have a image, we have a unique ID for each, and we have the description, that is the name, not the name, it has like 7x4 challenge, that's the description. We also have the name, and for each we have different types of exercises with the image, and we also are giving the number of sets, that is the amount of time we need to that is the number of times we need to do that particular exercise. Okay, so let us import our fitness data inside our fitness card over here. So over here, let's import fitness from data fitness. Let us initialize our fitness data to it. So fitness data equals fitness. Yeah, so now we will make use of, let's say, a map function, and then we will render all the fitness cards. Okay, so right after the view over here, we'll write fitness cards dot map. Okay, it's not fitness cards, it's fitness data dot map. For every item inside our fitness data, we are going to render a pressable. Okay, so that we can press on that card and then move to the next screen. So that's why we're using a pressable. So let's import pressable from React Native. Okay, that has been imported. So the first thing, as you can see over here, is an image. So let's pretty much just render an image and then import it as well from React Native. So the image requires a source, and over here we need to provide the URI as well. So in our case, it's going to be item.image. Okay, item.image, because this is the one with which it contains, so that's why item.image. And let us provide some basic width and height so that we can see it on the screen. So let's say a width of 90% and then a height of 120. Okay, save the file. Right, nothing is happening. Why is that? We have the width, we have the height, but still we are not able to see the image. Have we rendered it in our? No, that's the reason. We are not rendering it in our we are not rendering it in our fitness in our home screen, so that's the reason it's not showing. So let us import it from components. Now it should show. Yes, so we can pretty much see the images popping up. All right, so over here inside our fitness cards, let us also provide the key. So this also take another attribute, that is key. Over here, key equals to key. Save. Okay, so for the pressable, let's align it center and also give a justify of center. Save the file and let's give it a bit of margin since it's touching each other. Margin of 10. Okay, I think it contains a bit of more height. Let's say 140. Yes, and it also has a border radius of, let's say, 7. All right. Yeah, I think it also has a bit of more width. Let's say 95. Yes, I think 95 looks good. So let's also give a bit of spacing on the top, that is padding top to the pressable of 10. Nope, it's not looking good. Okay, all right, I think it's okay. Formatted, it's already formatted. Okay, so now let us render the text, that is the name of the fitness card. So we will do that right here. So text, so this is going to be item dot name. So this we will position it absolutely to the image. So style, let's give a position of absolute. Okay, let's give a color of white and then a font size of 16, font weight of bold as well, and we'll give a left of 20 and then a top of 25. So this is pretty much the styling for our name. So let's see if everything works. Save. Yeah, so as you can see, we can see the text coming up. I think the top is a bit too much. Let's give top also 20. Yes, I think 20 looks good. Yeah, so as you can see, we are not able to scroll down. Okay, so because if you go in our home screen, we are using a safe area view and not a scroll view. So instead of a safe area view, let us use a scroll view. Okay, so over here, same thing over here. Let us use scroll view. Okay, save. Okay, now it's because we have just removed the safe area view, it's not gonna work. That is the safe area view function. So over here, let us write style and then let's just give a default margin top over here and set it to be 50. Yeah, now it's all right. So now we can scroll through all the items. Okay, so that's nice. And at the bottom we can see that text coming, that is fitness cards, right? So that's because of this text over here. Let's remove that. Save the file. Now we need to render that icon. So let's go grab that icon. So expo.icons.fii. Let's go to the first link and then let us search for that lightning icon. It has to be, yeah, I think it's this one. So let's copy the import code and then let's paste it over here. Let's also copy the render component code and then we'll paste it right beneath the text. So this too we will position it absolutely. Okay, so over here let's write style and then a position of absolute. Yes, a color of white. Over here let us give a bottom of 15. Let's format the document once. Yeah, so this is pretty much the code for the icon. So let me save the icon. We have already imported it. Okay, it's coming towards the center because we have not provided the left value. So let's give a left of 20. Save. All right. Yes, I think we are pretty much done with the design and it's looking good too. We can see all the fitness cards being rendered. Okay, so that's it for the home screen, I guess. So basically we actually designed only the top part, that is a basic view which contains the information and the image. And at the bottom, pretty much over here, we just rendered 4 different fitness cards by making use of the map function. I think that's it for this video. In the next video, we will make use of the navigation and then we will navigate to the next screen and we will show different forms of exercises for each type of fitness card. And then we will also render the start button at the bottom so we can start managing different types of exercises. So for this video, that's it. Thank you for watching. Let's see you in the next.